No, like that. Amazing what a bit of paint can do.
Oh, yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah. Why didn't pick me nose? Oh, no.
1, 2.
One,
You come
two.
in shop?
No, just to see. I'll just test it.
It's not very comfortable. Oh,
Sing.
What?
We're started. Sing.
we're not started yet. He used to test
Yeah.
everything and...
I can just put it over in a sec.
Make me feel funny.
We're not on yet, I don't think.
We are. Are we live, Ryan?
Well, yeah, but like if you want to use it, you can.
No. Not ready yet.
You're not ready yet?
I need a fucking another desk. Yeah. We're all preps. No, it's not
Sorry.
been closed.
Well, I closed the press first.
Close the press. Close the door. Where's this going? That's why I'm worried about it. This yoke. Is somebody coming in?
It's all boxes. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I thought I got it in a sec.
I was like, is somebody coming in?
Yeah, Gareth Brooks.
Imagine.
Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it? It's Alex, is it? No, I'm so afraid. Where has he been? Mind the blinds! Mind the blinds! Ryan, get him. He's going to break the blinds. No.
I think she
Alex,
knows.
Alex, you scared me! Alex, you scared me!
We're live, Bicky.
My heart is racing. Where have you been?
I'm now getting tested. I'm here since 7:30. Honest to God.
Where has he been?
Am I
Brought
alive?
to level 1 and we came up the back.
You weren't on the phone to Mary.
No, she was sitting in the car with me. She told me to get here. She told me to get here at. She told me to get here at 7:45 and said I'd arrive at 7:30. It's 10:09, lads.
Oh my God, Ryan. You've been out there. What?
Freezing cold. I'd say the neighbours thought it was going to jump.
The mic has to be up to your mouth, Alex.
Oh, here, bring it.
No, I hope this is live now. We're going to have to use this.
It is live.
Are we-
Yeah.
are we on?
Right.
Why'd
No,
you-
Ryan, before you start now, fix the blinds, close the door.
OCD's through the roof.
Are you having a drink?
No,
And
I
lads,
drive. I
episode
would like
10.
I'd like a glass of
I'm
water
in
though.
shock.
Episode 10.
I'm at...
The first of many guests. Leave
Now
the
we're
door
grand.
open.
Welcome.
Wait, I'm not, lads, I'm not prepared. I'm actually...
Go and take a picture.
I'm actually in shock.
Lads. Are you in shock?
Where did you get this?
He brought
It's
it.
part of my Halloween collection.
He was going to dress up and
my
he said, "Do you know what? I'll
extensive
bring
collection. Actually,
You are
I
absolutely
know, freezing.
Baltic.
I'm dying to go toilet.
Over here, prop him up here.
Yeah, bring him in. That's the special guest.
Alex, how does it feel?
Do you need to go to the loo now before we started?
I'll
But
be all right for a few minutes.
For
a few minutes. These tend to go on about Alex.
He'll dip out when you're
As
doing
I
Bicky's
said-
I can't
bits.
believe.
As I said to Evan, I'll fart it out to release the pressure.
Speak into it.
Speak into your mic.
I'll fart it
No,
out
you
to
can
release
pull
the
it
pressure.
towards you.
Tell me if you can hear me, Mr. Producer, who will remain,
Sorry,
who will remain unnamed.
we're veterans, so
Who did you think this was for?
we will.
She'd no idea.
So where were you just standing out
No,
there?
I was out at the corner, and your neighbours even closed the blinds as it was lighting around that much.
By the way, guys, episode 10.
Welcome to episode 10, a milestone episode.
Yeah.
And now I was really
glass
like
of water.
lethargic.
Episode 10 of what?
Episode 10 of Organised Chaos. I was real lethargic sitting here. I was like, oh, this is going to go on for hours. He set this up. So for anyone not watching on YouTube, we have
Alex Traynor.
special guest.
Hey.
I didn't know about this.
Are you heaving?
I am in shock. I've been saying since episode 3 when we said, geez, I wonder if we ever get on a guest.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
here you go.
two-
No, I thought that was somebody else coming in. I didn't even know about this.
Two names came to mind when we were talking about special guests.
Yeah.
Number 1 was Alex Traynor, and we've reached our dreams.
Yeah.
And number 2 was Sarah.
Yeah.
So Sarah,
If you're
get
listening,
ready.
If you're
Episode
listening.
20, you're up.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're here, Alex. I'm so happy to see you.
I was second best, believe it or not.
No, don't say it like
Yeah.
that. No, I'll
She
tell
had
the
a-
story.
Not in my eyes.
I'll tell the
No.
story,
Not
right?
in my eyes, Alex.
So we were sitting in Dowlan's,
Again,
Ballyshannon.
Dowland's third shout out of the month.
I mean, Spawn.
Spawn, please.
Yeah.
Give us a few Copperberg strawberry and lime there, please.
Yeah, I'll get on to the management.
But we were sitting in Dowlan's, right? The night that you bottled it and didn't come out, the bank holiday.
Bank-
Best night
yeah.
of our lives.
And Alex was being a socialite fairy of chatting away to whoever. And me and Kevin got chatting. And he was asking about the podcast. For anyone that doesn't know, Kevin is Alex's significant other. His
Fiancé, actually.
Fiancé.
Yeah.
Fiancé.
He's the slightly not better half, but better half sometimes.
When he wants to be.
When he wants
You're
to be.
equally better at
Thank
You're
you.
equal
equally
times.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
But myself and Kevin had it all planned that we were going to get episode 10, get lit to the tit, right? Me and him. I was going
Imagine
to come
him.
up late, right? We were going to start the podcast and he was going to ring the bell.
I would have
And
lost
you
my
would
shit.
have you would have been like,
I
no
was-
one answered the door. Mr. Producer, could you close that door?
He would have been all Lady Gaga.
No, he was going to come with meat, with raw meat on himself and everything. Like we had it planned to perfection, right? And then lo and behold, you throw a spanner in the works because this one's heading off to Portugal over the weekend.
Yeah.
So we had to do an earlier podcast than expected. I thought it was going to be like a Saturday night. We were going to feel kind
The
of tight.
beginning of episode 10 has been a whirlwind. Like, this has
And
been...
it's only started.
Like, before you even came into the doorway there, I was like, Mr. Producer, grab that mic. Why is that there? Like, close the blinds. Close that press. Fix up this. And then this dark figure started coming towards the French doors.
the French
This
doors.
lad, if anyone's not, what? Oh my God, it makes a noise, does it?
No. Or maybe
So-
he might do.
Alex barged in my...
I barged in her back door.
Alex
Wouldn't be the
barged
first
in
time.
back
the
doors
balcony
in.
door wearing a Halloween costume, a big skull, and we only went to the cinema the other night
I know,
together.
I said to Evelyn, start the conversation off with, I hear you and Alex went to a horror film, and it would have led beautifully into that.
I can't believe you've been freezing your bollocks out there for about an hour and a half.
Well, no, I was in the car for a bit of it.
Oh,
but
yeah, you're in the
Ev
car.
did meet
You're
me
only
in
up
the
here
car.
about half an hour,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm there.
I only
It's
came
a
up-
long time, though.
This is gas. This is my favourite episode yet.
Is it?
Yeah,
And I have a
buzzing.
quick fire round for you, and I have
No, I
three
gave
lies
him
and a
that-
truth, and then I'm gone.
I gave him
Alex's
some,
first
I
ever
gave him some
podcast.
homework, but I told him you're here from start to finish.
Yeah.
You can't do unless you need to go to the loo. I allowed him some toilet breaks.
I mean, you've left before.
I know,
But it's
that's
your
what
bloody
I
podcast.
But this is the beginning of the end for you, Bicky.
Get out!
No, this is where I realised I have better chemistry with Alex.
No,
and
no.
we're just going to come here to mind
I
your
will
couch.
say though,
Because who's
this
going to
is-
co-host episode 11?
This
Oh.
is Alex's first podcast, and he has a quick fire round. He's prepared. He was on time.
I was early.
Yeah, he was early. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's already a better
I got
co-host.
dressed, I got dressed up. I brought a costume.
You brought a costume. You're
Yeah,
very prepared.
I tell ya.
Well, I am absolutely thrilled skinny to have you.
Are you?
Thrilled skinny.
Thrilled fucking skinny.
I'm buzzing.
I'm delighted for you.
It's completely
I'm
changed
buzzing because
already.
I don't know what she has planned, but I know she has put thought into this episode.
Oh, do you? I know what's planned.
She knows.
I just found out. I know ish
I don't
what's
have a clue.
planned. You're gonna love this.
Oh, he's going to die as much as I am.
Thank God you didn't sit
Is there-
down right
is there a
beside
live
me.
animal?
Yeah, it's going to be.
No, you'd
towards,
love that,
It's
wouldn't
going
you?
to be towards the end, though.
Now it all makes sense.
What?
Mr. Producer set up the camera in a different location
Oh, now you're
to where
getting
we
it.
usually.
Worried you were going to know.
I
I was going to
know.
send you a Snapchat, but like early bed.
Can I just say how you
a-
didn't understand that there was someone going to be sitting there and the mic was like that? Like,
I thought
You're
I
some
would not
shade.
put it past him to weasel his way in to
Yeah.
fucking sit on the podcast. Do you know what I mean?
did you think this?
Episode 1, 2, and 3, no mic. Episode 4, 5, mic. Episode 6, 7, 8, 9
Camera shot.
takes over.
I was
you
going
actually
to
think he
hide
was gonna sit there?
downstairs.
Yeah, I was kind of like, that's why I kept being like, what's
I
going
was
on?
going to bring Alex in when I knocked downstairs. I was like, Vicky might meet me at the door. She might not. Like, I was going to bring him up the stairs and leave him in the spare room. I was like, she never goes into the spare room.
I was in there today though. I grabbed this bit. Well, I haven't been in
would
there.
have been.
Getting your clean in.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Guys, I actually forget that we're on a podcast at the moment.
I know,
I feel like
yeah.
we're just
We're
sitting
just
around.
Friends having a drink.
No, because normally this is just what happens. So God knows
It's
where
my
this
second
night
time-
is going to
it's my
go.
only
God
second
knows.
time to be here.
Oh,
You never have me over for dinner anymore.
Aw.
Second
No,
time.
no. We had
drinks here
we
one
had
time.
drinks here. Yeah.
Before we get started, tell us, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Tell us a bit about you.
So my name is Alexander George Luke Traynor.
I never knew that.
Gorgeous.
That is
Full name.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
and the little
You're like a Nigerian prince.
well, the little fella over in the UK, what's his name? He's George Luke Alexander.
Oh, yeah, little prince.
Whatever your one's child.
Oh, Kate. And
Kate
fucking
Will's little
Wills.
fella. I'm from a lovely picturesque village called Calverstown,
Yeah.
just outside Kilcullen in County Kildare.
No, well,
I'm 31 years of age, look about 25.
look,
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I am about 5'10",
At
slightly
best.
overweight at the moment.
No, you're not.
I
What do you do for fun?
for fun, I love going for a forest walk, as
You
know
do
yourself.
love
Love
it.
it.
And tell us about your two little friendly
I had two
companions.
little Finn and
Babies.
Bonnie, my two little rescue dogs that I rescued.
Love them.
I
What
didn't
are
rescue
they?
them, I bought them. they're
They're whippets,
well,
aren't they?
yeah, they're whippet greyhound
And,
crosses.
like,
yeah,
the most-
they're like two little Bambis.
Yeah.
Anyone that knows me, not that I'm not an animal person, but I've never had a pet. And
You're
like,
not an animal person.
No, like I'm like obviously like down with animal cruelty, but like I've never had a
wouldn't.
dog. But like Bon and Finny,
Never
Bonnie
had
and
an
Finn.
animal. Not even a fish.
Bonnie and
Finny. Bonnie and Finn, like just give me.
They're
the
like
feels.
Kendall and Kylie Jenner.
Oh my! They're the image of
If
Kendall and
Mr.
Kylie
Producer
Jenner.
could superimpose a photo of them into this part,
They're the most
that'd be-
stunning dogs, like
Yeah.
two little whippets, and so friendly and so full of life.
So you met them when you were drunk, Bicky. So you
I
were
know,
on
sure,
the
I've met
same
them.
par.
Yeah, I've met them numerous times sober as well.
Yeah.
Sure, have I brought them for walks out to Calverstown Forest?
Oh, God, you have. So that's a bit about me.
Bit about you.
Bit about me. Yeah.
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 I'm a fully qualified masseur as well. If anyone's looking for a massage.
No,
Holistic
that's
Oasis in
episode
Calverstown.
11 now.
Happy ending,
You're,
no?
going to give me a live massage on the podcast.
You won't be
Episode
here
11.
for episode 11, honey.
He's
Be
my
alone.
co-host
shite.
without you.
Are you doing episode 11?
Well, I'll see how I get on tonight.
I'll see how he gets on.
well,
Now
the
I
people will
said
see
to
how
her
you get
that
on.
I'd be very nervous, but she reckons she's the brains of it and she can guide me through it. Would you agree?
Ah, yeah.
Like, she
Alex,
agrees.
This is episode 10. Not once have I showed up prepared. But yeah,
But you showed up.
I'd say I speak for 85% of the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I said. she
Like,
does give you a
you're
bit
also,
of go.
You're also an avid listener.
Every
Myriad.
single one, yeah.
Every single episode.
I
Is
just
that why you
finished
were ramming them in during the week?
No, I
he
just-
actually was
episode
ramming them in
9.
before
Episode
asked.
8. I only actually half finished episode 8, and then I fully finished 9. Because I was in the car and I forgot. You see, and I went to work, went on Spotify on my laptop, couldn't find out where I was, so went straight to episode 9. Listened to the whole thing. There's someone else coming in now.
No, stop, I'll die. I'm actually terrified now.
How
I'm gonna
many
see
other
that in my
people are gonna
nightmares.
creep in your
I'm
balcony?
literally going to see that in my nightmares.
Are you?
But like, do you know why I didn't absolutely run for the hills?
Why?
Because you didn't freak out.
No, I was like that.
Like I was literally like, oh my god! But then you stayed real like composed. I was like, I was
This
so
bitch.
confused. I'm still so confused. I'm reeling.
Yeah.
I'm actually reeling.
And it's actually a 2-hour podcast we're doing tonight.
I mean, I talk on like
Extended
two.
time.
You know, no, I feel like this is going to be a long, lengthy
gonna be a
one.
good
So
one.
guys, buckle in,
Yeah.
settle down,
Come
get
here.
a drink, turn up your radio because
Enjoy
this is
yourself.
we are going in.
We're going in.
Clean the house and
Do whatever you
listen.
got to do. But this is going to be a long one.
Runs and walks.
We'll start off with I suppose we get the dirt out of the way. Bicky's bits, Annie.
Oh my god! You actually have me.
No.
You have me up the walls now. I did
Do you
have a
have
pair
Bicky's
too.
bits?
I literally, as I was waiting for you to come, I had a look at one or two things. First of all, actually, Alex, I'm sure you've seen this because you are probably more up to date with entertainment news than any of the rest of us.
I'm probably going to shut it down the minute I hear it as well. Go on.
Have you seen Mariah Carey's new
no.
launch?
No.
No.
So today, Mariah Carey has launched her own brand of Irish cream
Do I need to
liqueur.
put it towards me?
So
Can you hear me? No.
Oh, like Bailey's. kinda.
Yes. So
That's definitely
Did you hear
okay.
me?
No, go again. Sorry.
See this. You're gonna have to. You don't have to clue in, lads. We may take the drinks off the table. So Mariah Carey has today announced her launch of a new Irish cream liqueur.
Oh, like a
range
Baileys?
called called Black Irish.
Okay.
I just seen it. What did I see it on RT now or something like that? And of course,
Thank you.
the advert for it is her in an evening gown lying on a beach with a bottle of Black Irish in front of her.
Lovely.
Like very Mariah.
Right.
Like,
Now,
get
when you
up.
say Irish, like, is it an Irish, not an Irish brand, but like, is it all Irish liqueur? Like what? Like,
Well, no, it's
why
just
is it Irish?
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Bailey's
a
is Irish, is it?
Bailey's is Irish. Yeah, Bailey's is a coffee liqueur. It's Bailey's
coffee
coffee or
liqueur.
is it
Yeah.
cream liqueur?
I don't know.
It's a coffee
same.
cream liqueur.
Her one's called Black Irish. It's a hello to her and a due to her Irish heritage.
Well, she's a
Her
Irish.
her
heritage.
grandparents, her maternal grandparents, are Irish. They're from Cork.
Oh.
Her mother's name is
Mary.
Let me guess.
go on.
Maureen.
No,
Mary.
Breda.
You're all very close. Patricia Hickey. No, I swear to God. Mariah Carey's mother's name is Patricia Hickey.
And who was Carey then?
I thought the
Well,
Irish would,
Carey is very Irish.
see, I thought the Irish would be the Carey side, but
Mm.
it's not. Her father is Venezuelan and his name is Alfred
Is
Roy.
her real name Mariah? Or
I
does she
think
just
so.
add on to Mary a bit?
No, I think so. her father is Venezuelan, named Alfred Roy Carey.
Oh, right.
Stop.
Like, I would have thought the Carey was the Irish, but not. Her mother is Patricia Hickey, and apparently a very, very proud Irish woman.
Right.
But she's launched her new Black Irish cream liqueur. Comes in 3 flavours.
I was going to say, give me the flavours.
Original, white chocolate, and salted caramel.
Oh, we'll have to get them on.
We'll have to get
We'll
Mariah
have
on.
to get a
Imagine.
taste. We'll do it next weekend. Vicky's not here because she'll be pissed as
Imagine
apart
doing a
by the end
tasting
of them.
test on a podcast.
But I just wonder, like, I suppose it's not like gin. Like, gin is a trendy thing. Who drinks them kind of Bailey's drinks ever?
That is true,
In large quantities.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the next thing and Mariah's on the hop and we're
Well,
not.
maybe so. I suppose when I worked at the pub, the only time someone would ever have a Bailey's was at the very end of the night.
Yeah.
If they were half full and wanted a short and didn't like the spirits.
Yeah.
Or else
A
after
Bailey's
a meal.
coffee, or like a coffee, like a Bailey's coffee.
I just don't know
or
how.
a Black
I suppose,
Irish
do you know what
coffee.
it could be nice as? Different flavoured Baby Guinness.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Might add a bit of spice to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
To the,
A white chocolate Baby Guinness.
No, I'm here for all the Baileys. Like, I don't drink it very often, but there's eating and drinking in it.
Did you say salted caramel?
Yeah,
I'd
salted
like
caramel.
That. I'd like that.
To me, when I think of Baileys or I think of Irish cream liqueurs, and it might be Black Irish this
Do you think
Christmas.
of vomit?
No, I think of Christmas.
All right.
Vomit.
When I drank a
younger-
bottle before.
What
No,
did they used to
when
make in time years ago? It was Bailey's with red aftershock and it was called brain hemorrhage.
Oh, was it?
Holy
The Baileys
good
with curdling.
Jesus.
What's a car bomb? Is that a shot?
It's an Irish car bomb. It's
So you're also actually a
Barman
we hate
by
to say
trade.
it, an ex-barman.
an ex-barman, yeah.
Well, that's once you have it, you'll never forget.
That's
It's
it.
a trade
Like
you
on the
bring
bike.
with you.
The Irish car bomb, is that not like Red Bull with like a Jameson or something instead
Something
of
like
a
that, yeah,
Jägermeister?
Yeah.
Oh, lads, we'll have to do for episode 20 maybe. We'll have to do a rake of shots.
We'll do it live from
No, live.
We'll do it live from Dowlands.
No, stop.
Honest to God, we'll do it live from Dowlands. Are you all double vaccinated? Oh, you can't come.
The secret's out.
Oh no, I was fighting at nobody.
I thought you were going to say we'll do it live from the stream in. I was like, for one night only.
Yeah.
We could do it, but I think
we'd have to bring our
Dowlands
own
is
drink,
good.
but we're
Shout out to
here for
Brian
that.
if you want to let us in for one night only.
Yeah. let's
Brian
try
hardly
to
listens,
stream.
does he?
I might listen to this one now. We were on the phone to him actually before we came up, so
Yeah.
he's aware of what's happening.
I can't believe it. But sorry, lads, back to Bicky's bits. We get these out of the way.
Yeah.
But
Boring bits.
yeah, just thought
That's
that
what he
was...
said. We'll get the boring shite out of the way first.
Yeah.
Lads, now, don't think you're ganging up on me now. Just
No,
one of these either
it's
side
the other
of me.
way around.
No, he's with you on this.
I'm on your side.
All right. Why
He's
wouldn't
going
I?
to bully the both of us.
You need a lot of protection.
We're both going to be
Tonight?
bullied.
No, I'm only messing. No, all the shocks, all my cards are on the table now.
Right,
Promise.
okay.
But I don't know what's coming.
No.
I do though. Well, yeah, I never knew that
Mariah Carey
Mariah's
had-
grandparents were Irish and Patricia Hickey was her mother.
Who knew?
How much digging do you do to find this content?
Oh, it just comes at her.
No, but then did
Do you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Came home from work, had the bite to eat, into the shower, and when I'm drying my hair, I do read RT News, and that's about the height of my
And
research.
they went through her history, her family history and all.
Yeah, if you go onto I have the RT News app, and sure I do go through sport.
Tell me you're
and
boring
world
without telling me
news.
you're boring.
No, but look at the content she's providing.
That's how I get like all my information.
yeah.
But
As what did they say in 2FM, big up your small talk. Little nuggets of information to help you talk throughout the day.
that's it.
That's
And
what they
I
are.
never shut up.
Do you know that when I was first training to be a hairdresser, that the top tip was read the newspaper every morning because you'll have plenty to talk about
Yeah.
for the day.
Honest to God, but sure.
Then I decided I didn't want to be depressed, so I never read the Irish newspaper.
Like you have to be careful of what you pick and choose to read
what you
these
read.
days because it can be quite
In
grim.
college, one of the subjects I had was public affairs, and the pure reason for it was that we would be knowledgeable enough to talk to professionals that you'd have. I suppose it would get you into it was current affairs at the time, past affairs, and that you'd continue to trend and keep up a current affairs. I never did.
you had a
but
conversation
it'd
with-
be
yeah.
you could have conversations
It's all
with professionals.
linked. It's all networking.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like if you don't want to read yourself up on, no matter how minute, like that's what I was saying to you recently. Sometimes we talk about stuff on this and we have no interest in it. We know very little about, but you never know who's
give it a go.
listening. Huh?
You give it a go.
You give it a go.
Yeah.
Like,
Give it a
and you
fucking
never
good
know
go.
who's listening, who's really interested in it.
Yeah.
And like when we read, if I read something and I don't know anything about it and I might not understand it, I literally read it word for word.
At face value, yeah.
So somebody that does have an interest in it or know something about it might be very interested to listen to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I'm all for talking about all different current affairs and
Yeah.
all different topics and all like that because I find it it's interesting for us as well.
Exactly.
Like, sure, if we talked about what we were like, we're only interested in 4 or 5 things, like, you know.
Yeah, right.
Drinking, going out.
We have a new interest every day.
I
don't
know,
we?
honest to God, lads, if I pick up a new hobby every day, if I had a penny for every hobby I picked up.
Can I just tell you what Alex wanted to do on this podcast?
What?
His creative mind, his innovation started rolling yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I was in work.
And he's like,
you only put this on me.
No, wait here. Can we teach Bicky to tin whistle live on air?
I wanted to teach you how to do something.
No, can we teach her how to twerk live on air?
I can twerk.
She can twerk. Have you not?
We just don't have the space or
Have you
facilities
not
and
seen
means.
WAP?
But see, I suppose when I thought about the podcast, I was more so thinking of not, I suppose, the audience and how functional you twerking would be here. I more just wanted to have a laugh and to sit in it.
I know.
And then I suppose I had to
That's
rethink.
what I'm here
Lads,
for.
you know what we
Alex?
need to get?
A twerking.
No, we need to
studio.
get like
a professional
forget these
studio.
fucking clunky mics. We need to get a Britney Spears
Earpiece.
ear mic.
I did think I'd have
Like,
earphones on so I could
move.
know if I could hear myself. Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought
hopefully.
you'd have earphones.
Yeah.
But oh, you love Britney. But
Britney.
I was going to wear my Free Britney t-shirt tonight, but I said to Evan I was too fat now. It's a bit
no,
see-through,
you
see.
should have.
No.
There is
Episode
a
20.
Free
revelation
the
in that,
nipple.
obviously, by the way. I'll get to that in a second. But I think we should get the Britney ear mics, move all the furniture out, and then we'd have to run the place.
Absolutely.
Imagine like that would be a live podcast. That would be an
Yeah.
activity-driven live podcast.
They'll be eating and drinking in that.
Yeah. Alex, now, I know we touched on Britney.
Okay.
I know we have a lot to get through, but we'll just jump, we'll just yo-yo. This is what it's all about. We obviously, as you know, we've touched on Britney, maybe
yeah.
1 or 2 podcasts when it was all fresh in the media, and again, something that we're not very knowledgeable on.
Mm-hmm.
You yourself would, I'd class you as a super fan.
A super fan, yeah.
The most recent revelation that I know is that Father Jamie Spears has agreed to remove himself from the conservatorship.
No.
Or give
This
us,
is what I
give
was
us your
talking to
thoughts.
say. He has agreed to step down
Okay.
when the time is right.
So
The
when
time is not right.
What I also read is that he has agreed to step down, but obviously there's terms and conditions, and basically he wants to get out of jail free card. He wants to ensure that when and if he steps down, he will not be prosecuted. Is that true?
I didn't hear
or-
that part. I did hear that
Does make sense
he
though,
agreed
doesn't
to
it?
step down, but it still doesn't mean anything. So it still means Jamie Spears was the main conservator. Now it's shared with a legal team.
Yeah.
So I suppose there's a more legal control over it now, so she can't be forced to do. He used to say to her, "Look, if you don't do A, B, C, D, you're not complying. You want to do the kids, blah blah blah." So, but even though now it's if he did step down, it was still the legal team. They still might not loosen the reins because
Yeah.
there could be stuff going on that we don't know about.
Well,
So they might not
there
give her free
definitely
rein
is
to her
stuff.
money. They might not give her A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't even think she really wants that much. I think it's just a right to not have to work and do whatever that wants. She is allowed to drive now.
and the
as
right
you
to have access to her own earnings, which is a big one. Like,
so you see her driving around, she goes to get a coffee and then somebody steps out of the car behind her and goes up and taps the card.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is wild.
That's the dream,
but
guys.
I think, I suppose it's not even the money thing. I think she doesn't want to be forced to do anything. Do you know, if she wants to go off and be...
It's not a crazy ask in
No,
my eyes.
no, it's not. But and as I said, there's things we don't know about that. I'd wonder. There's some concern that they have her on a conservatorship, but it doesn't need to be, I suppose, in anyone else. As she said herself, no one else should be benefiting of her conservatorship.
100%.
No.
Agreed.
So what? But
We are Team Britney here
The
in
legal
Organised
team
Chaos.
will probably
Free
still
Britney.
have her under certain constraints because they're legally
Bound.
obliged to protect her.
Yeah.
But she'll still have the freedom of not being forced to do anything. She might just not be not let do something.
So
but
you
she won't
promise
be-
them, will you keep us up to date now going forward on
Absolutely.
the daily
what
life?
would your
of Britney?
ideal be for Britney's end game? Like, what would you love for Britney's life to be for her
As a super fan.
as a super fan?
Like,
What do you feel
As a
like
selfish super fan, I'd love her to have all her
Perform
freedom
again.
and come back. Not even perform again. I'd love her to release, like you ever hear her singing, she's quite a deep, like voice.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not what it sounds like. So to maybe release some sort of
Really
even if
authentic.
it's shit, even if it's a terrible album. Like her sister does country western, it's not good. But to release something, I suppose that
Original.
she
Yeah.
wants to release,
And it's
doesn't
authentic
even have
and
to.
isn't all,
Yeah, a few years wouldn't be bad. But
You
like,
love it,
but yeah, but just do what she wants. And if
Yeah.
it's a flop, it'll be a flop. She doesn't need.
You'd
She
still
does
love
need
it.
the money actually now. I won't say she's quite poor, but she's only 55 million.
Oh,
Like Christina
lads.
Aguilera has 300 million, and
Guys,
she's
we're
much
going to
less
set up
than
a
her.
GoFundMe page for Britney
I
Spears.
bought when I bought my T-shirt today. Kevin said, "Why did you buy that?" I said, "Because the funds that go towards her legal things." And he went, "Oh, really?" I was like, "No, there's no."
No, I was all in there.
But
I thought
honestly,
it was so serious.
55 million is not much money when you have.
Oh, her
that's her
outgoings.
net worth. That's not her cash in
Yeah.
her bank.
Yeah, that's her assets, her houses,
But like,
her
how much
cars.
how much is this battle going to cost her?
Yeah,
Like, how does
yeah.
Christina Aguilera have 300 million and she did much less than her?
She
Shout out
sells
to
a load of
Christina,
shite
hope you're not
perfume.
listening.
So does Britney though.
Britney's perfume deal
Yeah.
is worth 1 billion.
Okay.
She's worth 55 million.
So
So
how does
where is it gone?
Who
This
owns
is
the
what
perfume,
this
lads?
is. Huh?
who owns the perfume?
She does, but it's because it was. It's just gone to pay. Everyone just had extortionate wages for no reason.
Yeah,
so this is what
yeah.
your man's looking into her new
Attorney
to try and.
She was robbed. She was robbed in broad daylight.
Yeah,
On
we
the
was
world-
robbed.
On the worldwide stage.
Yeah.
And
Look-
I'm not having it.
You watched it.
Know that people don't know.
There has to be.
That's what I said. There's
People
definitely
say-
stuff people don't know. 100%.
Alex,
Do the bank card
Alex,
money.
into the mic now.
People say that her father said she had early onset dementia. Now,
Same as Bicky.
but like, how could but she
Her
can't
needs to
like,
get fucked.
But she can't get up on stage and do all these routines time and time again if she's dementia. She couldn't remember the
I
moves.
struggle to remember the box step.
Yeah,
She's remembering
yeah.
3 hours. I went to see her in Vegas, and I
Yeah.
swear to God, she did not sing one word live, but by God,
Couldn't
did I have
remember
a
the
great
lyrics,
night.
but she remembered the dance moves.
No, I mean, she worked.
Like,
Planet
I'd say
Hollywood.
she is mentally unwell, but like, and someone said it recently, why doesn't she go up on stage and say, "Help me, free me"? Because she looked fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's all if,
And
she
she'd be
didn't,
put
if she
behind
didn't have her
bars.
kids, she wouldn't. That's why she is good. She's good to
And
see her
she
kids.
sticks by the conservatorship because
yeah.
that's what it all means.
Like I've said it before, Alex, and I say it time and time again. Like there's people in my close circle that have worse mental health than Britney Spears, and they are allowed to have kids.
Yeah,
Do you know?
yeah.
Do you know? Bicky's out living her own. Thank God.
Yeah, like
That's
your
terrible.
assisted living done. You see all the cameras and all, and see.
I do not live in assisted living, you guys.
She does. We're here. We're looking after her tonight.
Look at her.
Yeah.
carers are away.
The carers are yeah. But I think we should
I
move
miss
on from
Breda.
Britney because I suppose people probably
No.
aren't interested in Britney.
Oh no, sure,
But-
that's what the podcast is about. But
Yeah.
we will,
We're here
we
for
will
Britney.
move on anyways.
We'll move on from Britney.
Speaking about absolutely wild accusations and wild entertainment news, can I just really, really quickly?
Yeah.
Did you hear? Barbara Streisand came out and said that
she was a
she
lesbian.
went back on herself and said that a star is born with Bradley and Lady Gaga
Did he go?
lacked originality. So she
Barbara.
originally like was all for it, like mad about it. She came out.
Because she was originally in the first Star
Yeah.
is Born.
So
I didn't
apparently
know
there's
that.
4
As a dancer.
remakes.
The original one was a dancer or an actress, one or the other. It wasn't always a singer.
Oh, okay. I that's what I would do on. She was in the 1979
Yeah.
version. Apparently, there's been 4 remakes. But like she visited the set when Bradley and Lady Gaga were doing their
Gaga.
Emma Star is Born and like said blah blah blah. And now she's coming out and said it lacked
Can
originality.
you not say her name because of trade right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Patent like copyright.
Copyright. Yeah.
No, her name
Lady
is Lady
Gaga.
Gaga.
Her name is Lady Gaga. But originally as well, Barbara said that she thought it was going to be Beyonce and Will Smith. I just don't see that working. Like it
Nah.
has to be Bradley and Lady.
I don't think Beyonce could have acted the love.
Yeah. I think
Lads,
Beyonce
Lady
naturally has too much
Gaga
sass.
Was like she should have won. Did she win?
No,
awards
it won 3
she was
Oscars.
She was a
but I
great
don't-
actor in that.
There's a
Like,
new movie coming out.
did she?
Was she?
Have you not seen the
She
trailer?
started
Very
off
good.
as an actress, no, or a
It's
dancer.
Dancer. The new movie is the brand. Not
Versace or something like that.
no.
Chanel.
Google it, Mr. Producer, will you? It's not. Is she Versace? Is she Donatella?
Alex is really
in it?
getting into this podcast.
She's
host,
French.
isn't she?
I love it.
Google it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am here for Alex. I am so happy you're
Yeah,
here.
I think she's French in it, and she does say.
Donatella
But she
Versace.
was second to none on A Star Is
I
Born.
mean, I thought that was a wild accusation to make, Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara.
Back in your
Barbara,
box,
now
Barbs.
you're
Speaking
Jade.
of early onset Alzheimer's, I'd say Barbara's got it.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
I know, I like Barb's as well.
And now just one more bit from Bicky's Bits.
Yeah.
And we'll go on to Ev's events and whatever else we have planned. Did you hear today that we all pictures lads? Did you see the tweet? See, I'm not on Twitter, but I have a Twitter account.
Same, but never go on. Do
I
you
have
go on
a
Twitter?
Twitter app.
No.
But apparently it's great for like that, the daily trends.
Do you know what? It's
Yeah,
great.
news
It's great
and all is
for,
good.
Traffic
for
updates, that's what I use it for.
No, for
AA
marketing your
Road Watch.
OnlyFans. They don't lock down your OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So
there's
you can get a few more subscribers through Twitter, Becky, and you get.
on you get. I don't have an. Oh yeah, on my OnlyFans. Yeah. So there's an Irish thing kind of trending or whatever
Okay.
called today.
Yeah.
There's this girl called Janky Jane. Lady of Sophistication is her handle. Now I don't know if she's famous or if she's a big tweeter or whatever else, but it started a thread of tweets.
Okay.
And there's like 60,000. This is just in Ireland. Now actually there's obviously people from the US and UK chiming in now because obviously it's gone so
big.
viral as such. But she tweeted saying, props to anyone who tries to be fashionable in Ireland. I wore a red beret once in Waterford and someone called me Super Mario. So now there's 60,000 or probably and growing tweets of people like,
Yes.
tweeting in their stories.
Yeah.
Some are relevant, some aren't. But I had a read of some of them. Some of them are gas. The Blind Boy podcast actually came out and said there's a fella in a village in West Limerick whose name is Style because he once wore a leather jacket to a pub 15 years ago. Like, only in Ireland, honest to God. And then I wore a suit with a matching tie and a pocket square to my first day at work as at an advertising company. I thought it was going to be in Mad Men, I guess, was in brackets. And the staff sent around, this is his first day, and the staff sent around and signed a communion card for me with a $5 in it. And this is my favourite one. I wore a black dress and pink tights and black ankle boots and was called a slut twice within a half an hour.
Oh, did you say pink tights?
Oh, yeah.
No,
black
stop.
dress, pink tights and black ankle boots and was called a slut twice in half an hour.
They wouldn't want to be a night out with us.
And
No.
then this one was wearing a suit on my way to, this is a few in one. Wearing a suit on my way to a job interview, I stopped and asked what the charges I was up on. Also played football with a lad who was called Moses by all his friends because he wore sandals once when he was 9. Another was called Barney for years after he wore a purple jumper. Like, you wouldn't get away with anything in Ireland.
No.
And then probably somebody in America or somebody said, all I'm getting from these comments is that Ireland and sometimes Scotland and France and definitely Australia sound really hard to live in. That level of negative joke and commentary when you're expressing yourself isn't funny. It's harmful. Then somebody just tweeted, you must be fun at parties.
No, honestly.
Like, you have to be Irish to get
She's
that
the
in.
type of people that we were like, takes life too serious.
Honestly,
Yeah.
God. Like,
We're trying to have a bit of crack here
bit
on
of
a
crack.
Twitter thread.
Shut up, Style.
No,
Shut Barney.
honest to God. Take a seat, chicken, relax yourself.
But I had a few more bits, but they're shite, and I'm too excited to
I
move
know.
on with the podcast.
No, give us some bits.
No, I think I even deleted
Wait,
them.
do
Can't
you know
remember.
what?
You can come back
if
to
we're
bits.
stuck.
Yeah,
if we're,
I doubt we're going to be stuck in this podcast, lads.
do you
We have loads
need
to
to
get through.
dip to the loo?
No, I think I'm managing.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah. Just keep
What will
squeezing it.
what will Alex's segment be called?
Alex's Adventures.
Oh my God.
We're on it.
We've nailed it.
I only have 2 little small bits.
I should get into them.
They're going to last
No,
about
do you
5
want to do
minutes. No, we're going to do Alex's now. Mine's the finale.
Well, I'll probably start with my.
Do you know what though? I might need a toilet break.
You are messing.
You tell her what's up ahead.
Okay, so coming up on the next 5 minutes of podcast is I had 3. She said, 2 truths and a lie.
Okay. Is it about you?
About me, yeah.
Okay.
You need to guess. I was struggling to think all day because obviously you know a fair amount about my life.
Yeah.
And I was trying to keep it PG. God forbid, Teresa Traynor and Sean Traynor are listening.
Oh my God,
So-
Teresa's definitely going to listen to this one.
Yeah.
Has she listened to any of the previous ones?
No, 'cause she doesn't like
Shout
it.
out to Teresa and Sean.
doesn't like it.
She loves me.
She's going to listen to Cutting the Grass probably. And so if you're listening to this, Mammy Cutting the Grass, I hope you're having fun. I'm famous now, Mum.
We love you, Teresa.
Love you, Teresa.
And Sean.
And Sean. And Monty.
Who's Monty, the dog?
Our old dog, yeah. I love Monty dead now. But anyway, so that's
But still getting a shout out.
He's still getting him. Yeah, Monty lives on. So I came up with 4 because I came up with 3 truths that actually I really liked.
Right,
So I
okay.
want to get 3 truths out there and there's 1 lie. And
Okay.
I suppose you'll have to guess what's what.
So you're going to give me 4.
4. You and
3
the
or
2
truths.
years.
Okay.
And then I have a quick fire round for the 2 years. Some of them are quick, snappy questions. Some of them you might want to go into a bit of detail about.
Alex, I am blown away by your dedication to the podcast.
Well, I only found out yesterday. Imagine I had a week.
Imagine you had a
Imagine
week.
I had a week,
Well, you
lads.
do have a week now if you're going to be... Honest
Could
to
have
God.
lads, it's too late. It's way past me bedtime, lads.
I know,
Honest to God,
I know.
Usually I'm in bed every night.
No, if
for
I'd
8
have known
o'clock.
now, I would have been ready earlier.
Back.
Yeah,
2
you're
truths
back.
and a lie.
3
No,
truths
it's
and a
actually-
lie.
No, he goes, Evan, I have 3 truths in life. That's all right.
Yeah. There's no rules in this podcast.
And
You
I
can
said-
change your fucking
And I
mind.
said, and just like one question that you want to know about as a listener about me, and one question you want to know about Bicky. He goes,
I've had 10 segments.
He goes, I have 13 questions.
Very
I said,
quick
"Right,
though, very
okay."
quick.
Okay.
So,
Take,
okay.
There's no rush, Alex.
So
Take your
my
time.
first truth or lie is that when I was younger, my favourite album was ABBA Gold until my brother Mark scratched it and threw it in my fish tank so that I wouldn't be gay anymore. So that's the first
That's
one.
your gay brother, Mark.
Yes, yes. The second one is when I was quite young again, I robbed potentially a purebred golden Labrador from someone's garden, brought it home,
I know for a fact that's true.
And
I know for a
pretended
fact
I
that's
found
true.
this lovely dog in a ditch with a collar.
No, how did you bring home though? You click.
Clicked. And then you rang the door and you're like, Mommy, Daddy, this dog followed me home.
You have to guess in a minute.
No, I know for a fact that's true.
The
Anyways, go
next
on.
one is that I was held at gunpoint on my J1 in Chicago. And the next one is, I suppose, more of a story about a time years ago. So my auntie has 2 ragdoll cats, the cream ones with brown nose, but they're like her babies. She never had kids. So shout out to Mary Gagan. Yeah, Mary Gagan and her husband Pat.
With the 2 cats.
Yeah, so the 2 cats anyway. But she asked, because I'm a big animal lover, and they were going away, and she asked would I mind them, and my mother was like, not in the house, but I could mind them in my dad's garage. They'd have to be kept in. They were indoor cats. She said, grand. Went out one morning, and one of them was licking the fucking petrol out of the lawnmower, right? So I was like, oh God, what do I do? Got the cat brought in to Alex Traynor, the nurse. She's not a vet, but she's a nurse. She might be a vet.
I mean, we're
I
all
said-
mammals at the end of the day.
I said, what'll we do? And she was like, oh, just give it a glass of water or whatever.
Give
and
it a
next
glass
minute,
of
the
water.
cat took a fucking leap and jump, right? She hopped from the fucking ground to the table, up on top of the kitchen cupboards, back down onto the table, and she
So
ran
she
and
plenty
went
of fuel in her.
smack, and straight into the water lads and hit the floor. Yeah.
She's
So
plenty
that
of fuel in her.
So she dead.
She ran out of petrol. So give me the 3
So
truths
we
and a lie.
want to question a few bits, right?
Yeah.
I know. Go on.
I want to know when there was a gun pointing at your head.
I wasn't pointing my head. I was just held at gunpoint.
When you were held,
I think that is true. I
when
think
you were
I
held at
vaguely
gunpoint.
remember.
Yes.
what's the first thought that went through your head?
I'm going to fucking kill Danielle Goulding.
Why?
Because it was her fault.
Why?
I'll tell you this afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think you can go into it.
Right,
That's
right.
true. That's true. The Labrador is true and the Abigail is true. It's the 4th one. It's the cats.
It's the cat.
It's the cats.
It's the cat.
It's
Well
the cats.
done. Yeah.
Sorry, though, we had it well.
That
I
is
knew
very
it was
good.
the cats, but I wanted him to elaborate on the rest. Because this is how a podcast works.
No, I knew.
He glazed over
The rest of them.
That's why I thought he was like,
No.
Yeah. No, so when
No, I
we
knew
went
that-
on
I
our
knew that was
J1
true
to
as well.
Chicago.
But did something not flash before, like, do you know, your life not flash before your eyes?
No, because there
Were
was a
you
black
not like,
man in front of me
geez,
with a
I wish I
gun.
went, got higher. Did you just say what?
Let's not repeat it.
Oh.
But anyway, no, and he was nice in the end. But we went to this train. We were picking Danielle, and myself and Shane went to pick Danielle up from the train station. She came over a week later.
I
and
knew this.
Danielle made friends on the airplane and sat in the airport drinking with them, getting pissed. And left me and Shane waiting for her at a stop called California that's in Chicago. And it was a very rough area. It was like, what's in Shelbyville
Right.
of The Simpsons.
Mace.
And it was getting dark, right? So me and Shane were walking home quite promptly, and there was a man in front of us, and he just pulled this gun out of his pocket, turned around and looked at us, and he was like, "Y'all white boys better watch who you're walking up on around here." And we were like, "Oh God!" And he was like, "I thought you were going to jump me," and I was like, "Well, I'm not. Can I just go on?" He goes, "Run along." Lads,
So
and
he
off we
thought
went.
ye were.
He thought we were going to jump him. He just heard us fast walking from behind.
Right.
But like it was one of these towns where like there was, you could hear the sirens in the background. There was like
Yeah.
cars on fire. Like it was the
Oh, right,
worst of the
okay,
worst.
okay.
And of course, Danielle Goulding's off having the time of her life. So I wonder how many names like I mentioned in the podcast.
No, honestly.
Because I
No,
hit the
it's not
viewership up because I don't want to hear what's been said about them.
That is
I
so
tagged
true.
them all
We
in
tag
it.
every single person.
Alex is a marketing guru.
You actually are, yeah.
When do we tag Brittany in it? Will she listen?
100%.
Please God.
Please God.
Please God.
Anyway, so that's the story. So he's got it right, yeah.
I knew. Do you know why? Because I definitely knew.
Sorry, do you even have an auntie called Mary Gagan?
Well, I do. And she's 2 dogs, or Yorkshire Terriers, and she'd never let me mind them because...
Because
we were talking about cats, though, weren't we?
yeah, we were.
Yeah, I
just had a brain
said
freeze there.
cats, so the dog wouldn't be able to jump.
Yeah.
A very Pacific cat,
Yeah,
but I
see-
did.
see, you're very good.
I told it in, you remember Bridie from the pub. I told
Yeah.
it Bridie one night, well, lad, she nearly puked the pint of Guinness up. She was laughing that hard.
Oh,
Because
stop.
she really got invested in the story.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like
I shoulda
the-
named
the
them.
Labrador. We only talked about that recently. That's
Yeah.
all I knew
Exactly.
that was
Yeah.
the held at gunpoint. We've also talked about that years past.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
vaguely remember the back of my mind that
Sorry,
is
no. Oh,
that
yeah.
is true, and I feel like you told me about the ABBA thing.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't know. I just that is
You're,
that is
you're
absolutely
he
true.
in a rage, he took it. No, we were only babbas.
only
I
Babas.
was only about 7 years
Come here,
old, sitting
though.
on the dancing queen.
Before we came into the house, myself,
Today,
today, myself and Alex were chatting in the car, and he goes, "Okay, I don't have 2 truths and I have 3 truths and a lie because I had too many truths." And I was like, "All right." He's like, "I find it very hard to say a
Evelyn.
lie." We're not going to mention names.
Oh no, but I thought you were going to say about. Okay, no, go on. You're grand.
No.
As I'm in the dark here, just so everyone's aware.
No. I'm not
Anyone
gonna
else in the dark?
I'm not going to
Supposed
mention
to be your own
names.
fucking podcast.
I'm not going to mention names,
But you can
this
make
is
a guess.
the story. He goes, I was going to tell this one, but you would have known. You would have known it was true already. And I was like, what? What was the story, Alex? Without mentioning any names. He has a friend.
A friend of ours was
Friend.
a female friend, and I'm going to, I suppose, as Evelyn said, we won't let a little lie stand in the way of a good story. None of it's a lie, but I'm going to
Elaborate.
I'm going to elaborate a little bit to make it as the best story possible.
Podcast friendly.
So one of her friends was out on a night out. She got with this guy, and she went home or whatever, and that was grand. And the next morning, she got up and she was like, God, like, there's a lot of noise in your house, like what's going on or whatever. And he was like, oh, it's my father's wake, like, do you not remember banging on the coffin when we were passing last night? So she said,
No, stop. No, this is a lie.
So, no,
This is a lie.
So she went home with a gentleman.
So when he was out drinking and brought someone home,
'Cause
so
of
she
his
took it
dad's
up the next
funeral.
morning,
I mean, the party goes on.
put back on her clothes one night out, which were
Happened to
thankfully
be black.
went back in and had to give her condolences to everyone walking past the coffin.
I mean, she fair fucks
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I mean, respect to the dead and all that, but that is going above and beyond.
If
But I
now,
think
come
he
here.
was worse, but your acting skills will come in well.
No,
that
he
one.
was terrible sad though.
He's terrible sad. He has to fill his void somehow.
Yeah.
And if that
Someone's
void,
died.
With some gicker.
yeah.
come here, if that was you, what would you have done? So
I would
you-
like to think I do the same. Go down.
I pick you and be like, oh my God, I miss him so much.
I would have absolutely turned on the waterworks.
Chief mourner.
Chief mourner. We got the veil over the
Picky
head.
carrying the coffin out and everything up on the shoulder.
I would have had the tissue wiping me tears, but I would have really been vomiting into my handbag.
Come here. Would you have got up and done the prayers of the faithful?
Yeah, I'd be all.
Rubbing the rosary.
That is that a true story?
honest
Honestly,
to God, yeah.
So he told that story, and I was like, honest to God, I've never heard that story in my life. He was like,
I
thought you would have known that
I
one.
thought
I was like,
it's a good old party
like,
piece.
to be honest though, you could tell me anything, Alex. You of all people could tell me anything, and I would be.
You just think I'm a very genuine person, don't you?
Line and sinker. You are a very genuine person.
yeah, he
But
did
you
just
love to
let
rile
on.
me up as well.
Oh, I do, yeah.
You do. No gas, lads.
Yeah.
Gas.
I am on cloud nine.
Are you?
So we go into the quick fire round, will we? So then
Yeah.
I'm done, so I can go for a little toilet break. because-
Okay, do you want to go for a toilet break now?
No, I'm okay.
So what is this? Questions for ourselves?
Just
is it?
two of you. Some of them you can answer like together at the
Simultaneously.
same time. There's
Okay.
going to be Samsung Notes out here now.
Very prepared, very impressed.
Yeah,
I need to
so-
up my game. Clearly.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is.
Okay, first
Phenomenal.
one to both of you is very quick. First thing that comes to your head. If you had to change your name to something else, what would it be? I don't know if you've ever touched on this topic before.
I've thought about it a lot.
Well,
Haley.
Haley.
Yeah.
Bicky,
Haley
Emma.
Loftus.
I don't like.
Would you
many-
actually become Bicky?
Do you want to know why I'd be Haley?
Yeah.
Because when I was
That
younger,
gives me a minute to think about it.
Yeah.
when I was younger, Eminem's daughter's name was Haley, and I was
Oh,
obsessed
yeah.
with Eminem.
Oh, yeah.
Like for my confirmation, I cried because my ma wouldn't let me call myself Haley, like as my confirmation
Because
name.
it wasn't the name of a saint or
It wasn't the name of a saint.
Yeah.
So instead, I had to pick Estelle, because Estelle
You'll be my American
is the Spanish for
boy.
star, Estrella, and I was born on the 6th of January, and the three wise men got
Threes-
to
that
the
was
three
Threes
wise
wise
men
men.
got to Jesus on
Who
the
thought
6th of
that
January.
out?
Me, apparently, because I was panicking. I didn't want fucking Mary as my confirmation name. But
Yeah, but I mean, the
nothing
thought
wrong with
process
that
that went
name,
into that
lads.
was
But what?
the thought process that went into that.
Yeah,
was,
but I would have been Evelyn, Teresa,
I'm dumbfounded.
Haley,
I-
Loftus.
A shout.
Yeah, yeah.
I still have nothing.
So you wouldn't
your
change your
name,
name?
like
I really like Emma. Like I do
we don't
like my
even
name.
because
that's
we
the
don't call
sort-
you by your name.
That's
You
the
don't,
sort of
no.
her, isn't it? No,
I know
come
I'm
on.
brutal, I'm
you
brutal,
change
like
your
quick fire.
name, will
I
you?
think you'd be a good Samantha.
No. No, I
Sorry
think
for all the Sams listening out there.
Assumpta.
No.
Or
No,
just
Petulia. Beatrice
No.
Jacob.
I like I don't know, probably like
Ellie, Ella.
So,
Ella,
Zoe.
Mia. I don't want to change my name.
Okay,
No,
that's okay. That's
Emma's,
okay.
Emma's a rotten name.
No, Emma's a lovely name. I really
Really
like it. Very
nice.
popular
Love
name.
it.
Have any of you got a hidden talent? Now, not one that we all know. Like I know
No, I'm talentless to be fair.
No.
Fairly talentless.
you do a good Macy Gray impression. That's a good talent.
I do, lads, and by Jesus did I outweigh that of the weekend.
I heard.
We
I
exhaust
I
that
actually seen your
avenue.
man was roaring laughing at the same time.
No,
guys.
We
I
exhaust
say
avenue. I don't think I have any
everyone.
hidden talents. Nothing hidden.
Are you
No.
going to the trampoline?
I used to be. No, I'm not going to trampoline.
You
My
have
knees-
I'd love a YouTube
you
video
have
of
a
that.
great hidden talent of going down on the ankles.
Oh, lads, the
Lads,
ankles and
she's
knees.
good at going down, all right.
Oh, stop now.
Sorry, ma'am.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teresa's
Hiya, Teresa.
Teresa and Sean got a shout out. No hidden talents now. No, I
Okay.
can't like
Shout
turn
out
up
to
my
Monty
eyelids
as well.
I can't
He
turn up
got
the
the shout out
eyelids.
as well,
I
yeah.
can't twist the tongue.
Can you not do that?
No.
A triple twist.
No. Oh, do you know what? I just haven't done this in years.
No, what is
I
it?
used to be able to, make my eyes go all white. I think everyone can do it though.
Is that a talent?
Can you flick your eyelids?
No, I can't do that.
I mean, a long time
Lads,
ago.
episode 10, she took the glasses
I might
off.
panic,
Yeah,
so I won't do
believe
it just in
You didn't
case.
see my white eyes though, did you? You'd have to
No.
watch the
I
video.
saw your white eye. You have
Yeah.
to watch it back.
Yeah.
What
So I
time
can-
were you in at?
Here's a look. Loads of time, Alex.
No, I mean, what time did you have to fast forward to
Oh,
find,
right, right, right.
the
Yeah.
part, the best part?
Oh, lads, we've loads. This is actually going to be a long one.
We're
Loads.
45 minutes in already.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
it
we
fly? Alex, it took me 7
Oh,
episodes to
jeez, right,
realise
let's
how
get
quick it
going.
was.
Right. If you
Alex, listen,
There's no
there's
rush.
no rush. This is going to be a long episode.
Okay.
People don't want to listen, they don't have to listen.
Okay,
I'm here
I
for
love it. I love
Super
it.
bonus episode.
So, okay, where's the rest of them?
Come here, I'm still fuming
Oh,
over you won't pick a name.
If you
Honestly,
if you
don't
could
know.
live someone
Deirdre.
else's life
Yeah.
for a day, who would it be? Whose head would you like to be in for a day? You can be famous. You can be an animal. You can be whatever you
Oh,
want.
wow.
Don't know if you want to be a bird for the day.
Sorry, if you wanted to change your name, Alex, what would it be?
As a kid, I loved Luke. I don't know why.
Well, you have it.
Yeah.
I have it now. So
Your
I think
confirmation.
if I was to go now, I'd go for something like something a bit weird, like Casper.
Yeah, suits.
I'd be into like Casper or
Casper Traynor.
Something
Casper
unusual.
Traynor,
Yeah.
Jumper trainer.
Jumper. I like the name Jumper. Yeah. That wouldn't be mad into dog now. Dog the bounty hunter. But I do think Casper. I think Casper is a cool. I actually heard I was in years ago shopping, and a woman had a little blonde son. Lads, he was like a Casper, and his name was Casper. And she said Casper this way. I thought it was lovely. Yeah, so Casper is a nice name. He's
Casper's
pale
for
and
you.
blonde.
Sorry, what was
Give me an unusual name. Like, what would I
for
like?
yourself?
Yeah, what would I like? I do like short names.
Like,
Mo. Mo would be a nice name for you.
Oh, mine's
Mo-
Mo,
Mo- Mo-
EastEnders.
no, you be lovely, Mo.
No,
What
Robin.
about Peggy Mitchell?
No, stop. I'm
Zoe.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be a
I don't
bad
like
Zoe. You'd
but
be a
anyways.
nice Zoe.
Robin.
Zoe.
Yeah,
Zoe
I like
Jacob.
Robin.
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 You wouldn't be a bad Alex. I love Alex.
Oh,
and a
Alex.
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex
I
is
like
What
it.
about Charlie?
Charlie XCX.
Right, let's get off the names. I can't make a
Okay,
decision.
so anyway, that's what I said. So if you had to live
if I had
your
to be
life with
somebody-
someone else today, who would it be or what would it be?
You'd probably be an animal, I'd say, definitely.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd be like
Would you be a newt, right? And then
No.
with that, you can
Get over
tell
your
all
fear.
the newts to just
back off.
No, but you could just tell all the newts to like
Get out of Ireland.
to just not be like this little fella here.
Fucking platypus.
I had to put a fake tail up with Sean Trainor's black tape because that was the
Oh
only
my
thing I could
God.
find that was close
Lads,
to
if
it.
anyone's not watched on YouTube, as we all know now, Evan has an erratic affair. Erratic affair. I don't know.
I get fear, alright?
Of lizards and newts, and
not
Alex
the
is
better
just
of that.
after pulling out a fake newt
No,
out
it's
of his
actually,
sleeve.
a platypus.
Did you have that in your
Up my
sleeve?
sleeve. I thought you
I'm
think
sure
I got right there myself.
I mean,
lads,
I
you can
am
have him.
blown
Thanks.
away.
That's for
He's
you.
my
New
new
prop.
preparation.
He's a new prop.
We
but-
both got scared this episode.
So yeah.
I would not be a newt, lads. I'd be
You
an
can tell
eagle.
all the newts where to, that not to be. You can find out newts aren't actually scary.
Yeah.
Lads, gas.
I think I'd
Fucking gas.
be an eagle, or I'd be,
An eagle's a good one.
yeah.
You definitely be an animal. I'd be a person.
Who would you be?
I'd be
Barack Obama or
no,
some
no,
shit.
no. I was going to say Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Just to fucking see what goes on in his head.
Yeah, no, you
Honest to
wouldn't
God.
be able.
I'd love to fucking see what goes on that
Part
chap's
of
head.
Taliban.
Oh, honest to
Terrible. No,
God.
stop now.
Or my second choice was like Perry from Little Mix, because like I just need to be in Little Mix.
Yeah.
So
Lads, would you believe? I don't know if I can say this. I probably can. A customer of ours in work who comes in for regular dermatology is in the band that came second on Little Mix's Finding a Band thing.
oh, and do you know what?
And
Such an avid fan. I
is
never,
she
I
still
never
in the
watched
band?
it.
Is
Didn't watch either. They came second, so the band who came first are going on tour with Little Mix.
See, that's
wow.
when
boy band.
That's when Jessie. Remember,
Was still
Jessie
part
didn't
of
show
it,
up for
yeah.
the finale. That's when it all kicked off.
Oh, really?
She took that break for
She
mental
didn't
health.
show up for the finale for the Find a Band show.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then she took that break, and they released a statement being like, Jess just taking some time off, like we stand by her. And then subsequently, she actually
left.
left.
She was gone.
And
I think
as
it was
in
a
the
big
past
mistake.
2 days,
What?
did you see her post on
coming
Instagram?
back?
Oh, she is coming back.
She is not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
Her
gonna
problem
be
wasn't
back
the
for
music
April?
industry.
No, she's coming back solo.
See, her problem
sake. I
wasn't
don't
the
want her
industry or the
solo.
career; it was the comparison to the three girls.
Yeah.
So I suppose, but I mean, yeah,
Her new single, I
I'd
think
be
it's
a little
called
bit pissed off
Boys.
if I was her. But still.
Boys with a Z, I think. That's what she posted today. So about 2
What?
days ago, she
I
posted
think,
up
and
this.
is it like Nicki Minaj or somebody?
I don't know. I didn't see that, but like about
Did you
2
see
or
her
3
new
days
album is
ago.
Boys?
I don't know if it's an album or a single.
With the bad boys.
But she posted a video on Instagram being like,
Let's check her out
I've
here.
been waiting on my, like, you know, a real like dramatic one with all like dance moves and popping knocking. I'd say she's gonna be class.
She's gonna be class.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go see her.
Is she
100%.
JSSY or I?
JSSI.
Jesy
She has me blocked.
Nelson. She
She
has
has
me
me
blocked.
Oh, I have her here now. Oh, look at her.
Is she lovely?
She is
She's
lovely.
lovely and she's six-packed to bits, lads.
Lads, she's shredded.
Shreddy Eddie.
She's
And
literally
Alex,
Shreddy Eddie.
who would you be for a day? Or what would you be for a day?
Yeah, part of me'd love to be an animal. Like, I know I'd love to be for the day, lads.
Hmm.
Or I'd love to be either a whale or a whale watcher.
Yeah.
I'd love to see whales.
Love to see
Yeah.
whales.
But you know
Wild.
you can do that. That's
You
not
can
like
do
out of the
whale
realms
watching.
of possibilities.
And do you know off the coast of Cork as
Yeah,
well?
I've seen it the other day, yeah. But how long you'd be waiting to see, like, you know, it's not like you're going out and...
And like you're not even guaranteed to see.
Yeah,
the
at least
area.
if you went out in like Canada or something or wherever they do be, you might see them more regularly. But yeah, I'd love to be a whale for the day for a day. Is that the noise they make?
No, that's
no.
not.
I was thinking that's like a cat.
we
No,
edit
sorry, I
that?
just had a pain in my stomach.
Can we
Yeah.
edit that out, please?
So okay, that's all that. So who did you say, Bicky? You didn't really say.
I said
anything,
Donald.
did you? Oh,
Donald Trump or Perry
Or-
from Little Mix.
Or Perry
Perry.
from
Two
Little Mix.
vast.
Yeah, vast margins,
Oceans
but like
away.
just like completely different sides of the spectrum, like
Okay.
absolutely crazy.
If
and
you didn't have
absolutely
your current careers, what careers do you think you'd be good at realistically?
good at realistically, wow.
I'd be good at anything to do with talking.
So as in like I'm in say retail management business, can I not do like a business role?
Like,
No,
would you
I
like to
have
be a
do something different.
photographer? Would you like to be?
No, I'm not creative at all. Do you know what? With the current state of affairs and what we do now week to week, I think it'd be like a news anchor.
I'd like to be a radio host.
You would,
I'd
radio
love that,
host.
yeah.
Oh, you're too pretty for a radio host.
You're
No,
you
I, don't, I
face for
neither
radio,
have
to
the
be fair.
voice nor
I'm-
fade. I don't have the voice or the face for neither.
No, you certainly do. Like I'm blown away by like how
I think
easily he's taken to the microphone.
I think once we ditch Bicky in episode 11, I think me
Lads,
and you
no
can
one
be...
listen to you.
And see, lads, you
I
wouldn't know,
am the
lads,
glue
the
that holds
Taliban,
this
the
podcast
Taliban
together.
could take over Portugal when you're over there and you could be gone. That'd be you
stop
hanging
it.
off side
No,
of a plane.
Stop now. No, lads, I already have a fear of flying. No, stop,
I
please.
hope you
Just
don't
make
mind
sure you're on
sitting
the
on
inside of the
sitting
plane.
on
No,
the
stop.
wing.
No, lads, stop. I'll be like, I believe I can fly.
Somebody put that song over the video today. It's terrible.
That's fucking terrible.
Lads, God, if this
But
podcast
Alex, I
ever
can
gets
see me and you being
very-
out on deck.
Yeah, or do you know who's very
Lads,
good
it
at
said realistically.
the two Johnnies are taking over 2FM at the moment with Jennifer Zamperelli's spa and their gas.
Are they?
Someone
oh
told
my
me that we were
God.
similar to the two Johnnies.
Molly told us to
Yeah.
send the podcast into
To the
them.
two Johnnies.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
aren't
why would
too
we send
far
the
off.
podcast to them?
I
do you
need
mean?
I
I
need to listen to they're men and they're from Limerick. Accent
And
wise.
is it the same premise of a podcast? Just
I
absolute
never heard their podcast
Just
before.
absolute, real intriguing.
Is it
Yeah.
more topical or is it just like free flowing?
Bit free flowing. They have like segments.
Wait, what are we?
They
Are,
have like characters they play on it.
are we topical?
Yeah,
No.
very
Or
topical.
are we free flowing?
We're free
I
flow.
think you're free flowing.
Are
Do you know
we?
what we are? Evelyn organised something when we talk about it.
Oh, like this is a shit show, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this time it's double shit show for me because I'm all left.
You're all
right,
excited.
Left,
and
right,
I'm
left,
fucking-
right. So you're going to be some sort of news anchor, and Evelyn,
what did I say?
would you be a landlady?
Oh, do you know what I'd be like?
Do you know what I'd really like to do? I'd really like to be a realtor, like working in an auctioneer's, like
Honest
a
to
estate
God,
agent.
Estate agency was
Same.
one of my
Yeah,
things.
Like realistically, news anchor. I don't
Yeah, I'd
know.
love it.
Like I could. I feel
This
like
is
that
Bicky
is
here
something I
live
could
from-
still.
I could see
still
myself-
be an estate agent if I wanted to be.
I
like.
could see myself being a heartless
Give us
Judge Judy.
Give us a quick bullet,
Judge, yeah.
Bicky. Will you give us a quick bulletin? Go on.
Yeah.
Like of what?
I'll just make up a news story quickly.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We're here live with Evelyn and Alex. I'm never going to be a news anchor. I can't. Like my mind.
Okay, well, think of a news story. Think of a news story. Britney's been freed. Right, breaking news.
Breaking news, guys. We're live here in LA and Britney Spears has been freed of her conservatorship. Alex, you're joining me here live. What do you think of the current situation?
Put her back in. She's a fucking mad cunt.
Oh, that's my came out.
Yeah, do it solo. So a news anchor, a new
No, estate agent. I changed my mind.
estate agent, right? So yeah, I'd be into
I
that
think
as
I'd be
well.
a Judge Judy, like a judge.
Yeah.
We said realistic. I know.
No, it
No,
could be.
like
It could
I'd
the
be
same
like,
size
I'd
arse
be
or
cutting
anyway.
bitches. I'd be like,
Yeah.
couldn't pay your fucking rent. You're out the gap.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Google
pay
Judge
10
Judy's
times
ass.
it and piss off.
Judge Judy has a fabulous ass.
Oh,
Ass.
Like, look at her. Google her. Google Judge
she
Judy's
was
bum.
in Ireland recently. She's retired now, isn't
That's
she?
how Alex Traynor airs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, so that
Sorry,
was that
we're just
one.
busy,
so you Google
Googling
and I'll
Judge
think
Judy's
of
arse.
I'll think of the
Google
next
Judge
question.
Judy's arse.
So
No, I'm not
this will be
Googling, I
quick.
don't care.
Is there a dream you have in life that you haven't yet achieved? For us, probably there is dreams because we're only young. But is there something you really want to do that you have achieved and then that you haven't achieved?
Yeah.
So what have you achieved? This was buying your first place.
Buying my first property.
Yeah.
That was a big achievement.
And-
Getting a degree,
Yeah.
big achievement.
Yeah.
With minimal effort, may I add?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
getting the 2-1
Yeah.
with a degree. So yeah, buying my first property and getting a degree were massive achievements.
Yeah. And what's the
Um,
next dream? My boys.
My boys. The next dream, like something to achieve. I was going to say the next dream
What's your
is
next?
to
I suppose the next step in life
Next
is always
goal.
a dream, but yeah, what's the
next goal. Well, okay, next step would be to sell up. Next, that's not a dream though. Like that's just
Yeah, yeah.
natural progression. Like I know I will achieve that.
Unless the OnlyFans gets shit and they
gets
give them
pulled.
money. Yeah.
No, but like
But
straight
that
away.
foot fetish is going strong at the moment anyway.
Full fetish going real strong.
What I want to do is just obviously travel. I want to go to Nashville. I want to go to Washington DC. I want to see more of America
You
and
can't,
stuff like
Tom.
that.
Me and you do circus next year, and I need that room tip top. You'll be on a 9-month drinking ban before we
No,
even
piss
do
off.
the
But,
dip and slip.
Next thing to achieve. Yeah, probably a sell up. Like nothing springs to mind. That's
Yeah, that's.
yeah.
Do you know what would be
Sticking
lovely?
out.
I go down a nightclub dance. That's a nice dream to have, isn't it?
Oh fuck!
A nightclub dance.
Preach,
Oh,
sister.
imagine.
Yeah.
What about
Right,
yourself?
Evan, over to you, hon.
No, imagine those lads taking off the heels, putting on the fluffy socks and just going for on that dance floor.
Bags in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
We were chatting about a stag today, and one of the lads was saying, I can't wait to just be on the dance floor. And when you just grab someone and just say something into their ear and you can barely hear them, but you
No,
just know
all you
you're
can
both-
feel
And all
is the
you hear buzzing.
condensation.
But you just
Conversation on the
love,
buzzing.
that you're in this rap of
Yeah, yeah,
crack, like
No, like everyone's arms around each other. We got the world
Tonight, Joe Hart, love it.
Caroline.
I can't believe you're
Yeah.
holding Newt.
What?
We've really come far.
No, he's a platypus. He's all right.
Your woman was like, if you want, I can order one in for you. I was like,
Did you-
no. I
did
was
you
like,
buy
Where did
this?
this come from?
I had to go to the art and hobby shop in Stephen's Green yesterday or whatever to buy this, yeah.
Alex,
and your one,
stop.
and then your
I
one
am blown
Googles a
away.
I said, is that like a new? And she Googled a picture of a bigger tail. I said, I'll sort the tail out later on. But I said,
Give us the platypus.
just give me the platypus because I was under pressure. So I just went.
Just black
It's got a bit
tape.
black. It's a bit
From Sean Traynor's
electrical
yard.
tape from Sean's shop. So you do you have a dream, Evelyn?
Or what have you achieved and what do you hope to
I suppose
achieve?
the podcast was probably. How did the podcast start? We'll go on to that afterwards. What's your dream?
My dream,
I dreamed a dream. of
like
time
obviously I
gone
always
by.
dreamt of becoming a successful hairdresser.
Did
Check.
Always wanted to be a hairdresser when I was a child. And then obviously once I progressed into the hairdressing world, I wanted to be a colour specialist, which I obviously am now already. So I have a colour degree if anyone's looking to get their hair
Someone's bragging.
fixed. You're all in bits. Unless I do your hair, then you're fabulous. But yeah, to manage a successful business as well. So I manage Peter Mark, Newbridge and Dunn stores if anyone's looking for a hairdo.
50%
but,
discount.
50%
If you
discount.
could
Absolutely.
organise.
If I'm
If
going
you
to
can-
add 10% just for coming in, Anna.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always dreamt of when I first started managing, I trained in Peter Mark and Dunn stores in Newbridge. And when I first started, it was the small, shitty little sister hairdressing salon in Newbridge.
the Whitewater,
Compared
yeah.
to, we had a brand new salon in the Whitewater. And I can hear that.
Yeah.
And I could always dream that instead of being the small little shitty salon, we were going to be the best. And obviously we got a revamp in 2018, and yeah, we're just booming. I know we've had a few hiccups with the pandemic and whatever, but honestly, I can put my hands up and say I have the best team in the company in Peter Mark, and
Shout
that
out
was
to all
always
the
a dream.
gallows.
Yeah. And my
Every
next
time I go in to get my hair done, I've been 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah.
And without fail, 2 or 3 people, somebody wash my hair, be
I'm a
like,
big fan.
big fan. Yeah, I'd be laughing. I'd be mortified, obviously. But
Yeah, mortified. You're like, thanks.
you'd be gassed now. You'd be like,
Yeah, because they won't. None of the girls tell me they listen to the podcast. Just tell you.
girls, you tell Evelyn you listen to it. She'd love to hear.
Love to hear it.
I know, I'd say she's an absolute weapon. I'd say she'd want to
It's
hear
probably
anything
weird.
but business.
It's probably
Stuff about
weird
hairdressing,
here, but
don't know
nice.
about it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
interested. And what do you want? I'm sorry, Alex.
No,
this is your
what's your
segment.
next dream?
What's your dream? What's your next dream?
Well, lads, the older you get, the more you realise all life's about is being happy and enjoying yourself.
That's it.
That is it. That's
Amen.
the dream.
Orange
And
having
do you
the
know
crack
what?
Be
now.
happy. 100%.
I always admire Alex for his take on life. He is the most positive. I've lived
You're
with
so
Alex
positive.
for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And I've never seen him have a down day. Like,
No,
ever.
that
like,
is-
And
Watch
do
me.
you know what he says? Like,
No, you don't. I know you said watch me.
No, I don't. I don't have
you
down
don't
days.
have
no.
down days.
I don't.
And like, there's nothing wrong with having down days, but you genuinely just have such a beautiful outlook,
Outlook
on life.
on life.
That
No,
I
you do.
Emotion is like pissed off at Kevin.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
different
yeah.
though.
Like,
That's
this
just
is your
relationship.
This is
Yeah.
Alex, and then the other one is roaring for 30 seconds and then being grand.
Yeah, yeah.
No, all I do is like love life when I'm around you.
No, that's all life is about, is fucking enjoying
Having a crack
yourself.
and
being happy.
Don't take
100%,
life too
that is
serious.
number one.
And earthing yourself in a forest.
No, you
Yeah.
love that.
Love a bit of grounding.
I feel like we
Yeah.
have similar values, Alex.
Oh yeah. I love. I do. Sometimes I think I'd love to get more into that.
Yeah.
Like I suppose
More into nature or more into...
Yeah.
more into like, you know, people say like they just like can meditate in the forest and it's lovely, and I couldn't bring
You
myself
can
to go
imagine-
there,
yeah,
but
but
I
you
can
can
imagine
imagine
it'd be
it.
fab. When we were
Yeah.
in Centre Park, when the hot tub was raining,
Yeah,
I lay there
yeah.
with my face out, my fingertips up, and it was probably the closest I ever got to kind
an out-of-body
to
experience.
to meditate. Like I was looking down on myself.
He doesn't stand still long
and
enough to
it
meditate.
was just.
Oh, I love it.
I could feel like doing like fire and wind. Like I could
Yeah.
feel all the elements. It was warm, but it was windy, but it was cold air. It was
Oh,
lovely.
I love it. Like,
Yeah.
All the
like
bits.
sometimes I think like
Alex
if
is
somebody
an
else said that to me,
inspiration.
I'd be like,
Fuck
get
off.
fucked. You could sell me the world. Honest
Let's
God,
go
and
get a hot
I
tub.
would
Yeah.
buy it. Anything
No,
you say though,
honestly.
like, but do you not realize when you talk to me, I'm like this. Like you must like I'm like that way. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what? Like I would buy anything you're selling because I believe it. I believe everything.
Skincare.com.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get the ad in.
Yeah,
Get the ad in.
absolutely.
Well, yeah.
So that's good. I won't go too many more. I have a few more, but I suppose another one to
We'll keep them
ask
for the
is,
next episode. We're not doing an episode with Alex unless I'm here.
Alex.
I want to be in every episode Alex is in.
Alex, what's your dream? What's the dream you've achieved, or what's the best thing you've achieved? And the
a dream I've achieved. I suppose I always wanted to have a house, which I'm in the process of building.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose that dream is being achieved.
Yeah,
Can we do a live podcast there when you
I
do?
don't think.
we have to.
Good in.
I suppose my dreams obviously changed throughout the years. Like as a kid, I always dreamed of having my own dog, which I do now. But then when I got older, it wasn't no longer a dream. It was just a want I could have.
Yeah,
So
see,
once
it does
once you can have
change,
things,
of
it's no
course.
longer a dream.
Yeah.
So I suppose everything I've had in life, I've always dreamed, but when I've been able to get them, it's just been a want which I've got.
Yeah.
So I suppose like in a real dream situation would be that when we're settled in the house that we do go on some sort of adoption or surrogacy journey and
Yeah.
have a little Casper or whatever. But like I mean that's and
But
I
please
suppose
God, when you get
that's
there now, that will also just be a want.
It'll just be a want because I suppose
Yeah,
when you start,
'cause you will get there.
It's like I suppose when we got engaged, when we started planning the wedding, when we started planning the house. There are all these big dreams. But once you put them to action, they're very doable wants. Obviously, finance is a big thing, but once you start doing them, it's no longer a dream. It's just something you're doing, and then
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
appreciate it as much as your 20-year-old self would have loved.
when you were like,
it,
oh my God, imagine when I'm there.
Yeah.
It becomes so. I suppose.
But do you think because they're all materialistic wants, like, do you think that our dreams are based too much on, like, materials?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
suppose
like-
everything I dream of is material.
Yeah, but
I suppose
yeah,
but what isn't material?
well, like
Yeah.
your happiness and your
Well, I
like,
suppose
see,
I
I
don't
have that, so I
dream
take it
of
for
that because
granted.
I don't
You're
dream of that
already
because I'm
happy.
already happy.
Yeah,
I suppose
yeah.
people out there would probably wish for.
Oh my God,
wish
yeah,
to
yeah.
be in good mental health.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Good
we were
physical
unhappy,
health.
I'd say materialistic things wouldn't even come into the
Yes,
equation.
you don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
take
yeah.
it.
Because you already have that. It's
just-
not something that you
it's
need
just
to attain.
it's just adding extra bits and bobs to your already
Yeah.
good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is very much so materialistic and it's very much the old
Well,
fashioned
no,
thing
a
of,
child I
like,
don't think is materialistic,
But it's
though,
very
I
much
don't
so
know.
like you want to have a house, kids, marriage, but some
You're
people
very
would love to
traditional.
travel the world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
see things, which I mean I did a bit of it. I did J1, I did my interrailing, blah blah. I don't have much of a want to go elsewhere
Anymore. Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
where I
yeah.
have a real want to go?
Calverstown.
No, like deep South America, where
Yeah.
like I have friends who travel from Canada to America, and they said like there was them like double half doors. You'd go through into the pub full of cowboys, horses tied up outside,
Yeah.
like chicken shit bingo, like
Yeah, love that.
It's just South America, you need South.
I'm talking like
yeah, you
like
mean
Sweet
the south
Home,
of the USA.
Alabama,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
These-
Nevada.
Hickville.
Oh, no,
oh,
Nevada.
like somewhere
Yeah,
where I
Texas.
probably would get that
Utah.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a want to get held
And
at
like,
one point.
howdy partner. Like I
Yeah.
want someone to say howdy partner to me and mean
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah. I mean it.
Or like,
yeah, it doesn't hit the same when I
Hey
say it
there,
to
little
you.
tater tot. Like somebody talks normally
crotchless
like
chaps.
that.
Absolutely.
I mean, we can
We can arrange that.
We can arrange
not-
something.
Yeah, that's part of the merchandise I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
like something like somewhere you'd like to go. Yeah.
I think that's really all my questions. Was there any other good one I mad. Suppose, what job would you be terrible at was another one I want to ask. And I'll leave it at that because you probably have more stuff to want to talk about.
No, I don't. No fear of that. I never have anything I want to talk about.
Terrible at any cycling.
I'm a very good cyclist. What would I be terrible at?
You'd be terrible at if you were one of them kids in America who'd be cycling, throwing the newspapers into
No, yeah, that would be woeful.
Yeah.
Like, that would be woeful. I just tend to be really good at everything. What would I be terrible at? Probably like, I don't know, like a gymnast or something. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah. What would I be terrible at?
I can't think of like a day-to-day job, like just a regular run-of-the-mill job that I'm like, oh, no, I won't be able to do that.
I'd be probably terrible. I'd be terrible in a call centre. Like, just listening to the same old moany
You'd have no
bags.
time, you see.
Like, do you know, working on like Sky Digital's call centre. Like,
Yeah.
Sheila,
UTV
you're
won't
not
work.
paying me 89
You
a
won't be
month.
terrible at that. You just hate it.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you hate something, well, like, no, you wouldn't be like, you wouldn't be. You'd actually be good at that because you'd just be like, listen,
I'd be cutting
chicken.
bitches.
No,
Yeah.
you'd be cutting bitches and you'd be talking them around, and by the end of it, they'd be
We're best
giving you
friends.
money. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or they'd be giving you something else.
Probs.
But what about yourself?
I don't know.
I think
hard.
both of you would be terrible hairdressers. Both of your hair
Oh, no.
bits. What do you mess?
You
I'd be
do
a
my
ver-
hair.
I'd be
You're
very
slating
good.
yourself.
I'd be a very good hairdresser because I do
Yeah.
have a creative side.
I mean, how hard is
Oh
putting
no,
hair?
I'd be a terrible makeup artist.
I know.
Oh, holy
Shaky
good
ha-
jeez.
She
shaky
once
hands.
mounted me.
I mounted her trying to do
You
winged
must straddle
eyeliner once day.
straddle me before, and she was like
looked like
fucking
Joker.
shaking Stevens trying to put eyeliner on me.
Oh, it was god awful.
And that's why I have issues with my eyes to this day.
Do you know what I'd be I'd be terrible at like
A librarian?
a builder,
Imagine
like a
trying to keep
manual
quiet.
labour.
You wouldn't. I've
Lads,
seen you move furniture. And I've seen you
I
move.
can move furniture, but lads, the work I see that went into the foundations of the house. Shout out to King and Quip.
There's
It's
a discount.
no, I wouldn't think so. Haven't paid him yet, but it's it's hard work. In
Oh,
the piss and rain, in
yeah.
the sweat and heat, they're pulling stuff around there,
can you
lads. While
imagine?
I'm sitting in my warm desk,
Thankless.
typing on me
Yeah.
laptop. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I think you'd be a terrible librarian. Imagine trying to keep quiet. I'd be a terrible librarian.
We'd all be
terrible
fucking
librarians.
librarians.
I have to
Yeah.
be quiet. Oh,
I can be quiet.
sweet. Oh, like
I
one
work.
of my pet
I have
peeves,
my own
somebody
office.
shushing
I'm
me.
quiet all day and work. I have my own office, so I just
Yeah.
spend. Now I'd be on the phone and different things, but I'd spend a lot of time. I'd be singing a lot.
Would you
Come
mean?
here. We'd be voice noting 24/7 myself
I
and
know,
yourself.
I know.
Any chance I get, I do sing you a song.
Yeah, you do.
Any chance.
You do.
I need to update my library though. I feel like they're the same songs coming back to you.
Yeah, same team, bit of Sunshine FM kind of style off. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I work
shout
on
out
that.
to Sunshine FM.
Lads, the tags on this podcast are going to be lit.
Yeah, this is
But,
how you do it,
um,
lads.
I really thoroughly enjoyed Alex's
Do you know what?
adventures.
You shouted that was dead dog.
Monty,
Monty, yeah, I heard that,
you
yeah.
should actually get
R.I.P.
some
Monty.
discount codes from people for the podcast. Get tagging
Give us a
companies.
discount code.
I'll give you, lads, if you go onto reformskincare.com, Reform10 will give you 10% discount. And there's also a free online skincare consultation that will be dressed by myself.
You heard it here first, guys. Reform.ie.
Reformskincare.com.
Reformskincare.com.
But it's an Irish brand.
It's an Irish skincare brand.
Irish skincare
yeah.
brand from a
And-
man in
And
Adair.
if you're watching YouTube, you can see Alex's dewy,
Am I even on
glowing,
the camera?
youthful
Oh, am I?
skin. Oh, you were on camera, yeah.
It's a wide
yeah.
lens.
So reformskincare.com,
free
10%
online
off.
skincare consultations. Come at me, bro. I'll tell you what to do.
Yes, like
And it's-
it.
and
I
it's
too
not-
use Reform Skincare.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
start.
very, I suppose, simple skincare brand with active ingredients that are actually
Proven
going
results.
to change the skin cell function, to change the skin, to
They're not
fix the
they're not going to
solution.
just make you feel
no,
moisturised.
they're
or
like they're
feel-
cosmeceuticals.
Lads,
so
we're
they're
gonna be
mixed-
like Rosie
they're
Conn
mixed
by the end of
between
this.
Absolutely.
They're a mix.
Spots anymore. I got one the other day. It's gone already.
Yeah,
Mr. Producer's an avid
uses,
Reform skincare
Reform
fan
as well.
Swears by it now.
Yeah, they're a mix between medical grade and cosmetic.
Cosmeceuticals.
So yeah, I suppose the likes of like, do you know, just your like Nivea's and all that would just be cosmetics, so just sit on the skin.
There's no pharmaceutical.
But then you have, I suppose, vitamin C's, retinol stuff that will change your skin. But as I said,
You
always
do have fucking gorgeous skin. though.
sunscreen is your number one.
Yeah.
If you don't wear sunscreen, you're
You're
at nothing.
fucked.
You're at nothing.
The sunscreen will do more damage to your skin than any benefit you'll get from any skincare
no,
product.
The sun,
Do-
the sun,
The sun,
yeah.
the UV rays. UV rays.
So you can't out moisturize, you can't out tone, you can't out exfoliate the sun.
It's not even. It's just, it's to do with the sun.
You need to protect your skin.
The sun, smoking, sunbeds, anything like that. will deplete your collagen and elastin. So your skin is going your skin is going to be like saggy and loose. You can't undo that unless you go under the injections and fillers.
Well, these
and
days,
whatnot.
lads, everyone's under the knife. So
Yeah, but I mean, why not try and prevent it for as long as possible? Like I have no work done. Grand shiny forehead, lads.
No, fuck me, you do.
he fuck me, he does.
I'm actually going to go onto reformskincare.com
And get 10%
Get
off.
10% off, and I'm going to get that.
family and friends red.
Ooh, and I want that. I want that
Here, come
one-on-one.
here. He'll get you a discount
Yeah.
because he's taking your schlop.
It could be your first sponsor.
No. Imagine.
Yeah, would Reform be interested in sponsoring
Well, but I
podcast?
think you should.
Yeah, organised chaos.
No, the absolute manure we
You
talk on
should
this.
do.
No,
you
will
should
you,
get,
do
like, a
will you
Domino's.
do an OC10 discount code?
No,
Organised
it's
chaos.
not, lads.
Yeah,
It's his job.
I'll do it tomorrow. No, OC10.
OC10.
No, stop.
Lads, OC10 if you want the discount on
for a
Reform.
discount. So go to reformskincare.com, do the online skincare consultation, or you can just write to me. And if you're friends with me on
On
Instagram,
Instagram.
just write to me. Send me pictures. I'll give you a full diagnosis. If I can't diagnose you, I'll have a dermatologist look at your problem. I'll give you back a small skincare routine that can be added in with any other products you have. You might only need one or two key ingredients to help the problem, and you can use OC10 for 10% discount. Free delivery over €50.
Well, come here,
lads, love
lads,
it.
right? Alex.
This has to go in the
this has to what?
in the thing. Up,
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever,
Oh,
This
yeah.
is
Go in
going
our
to link.
bio.
This is going link
In
in
the,
bio.
in the, yeah, link in bio.
Link in
yeah.
bio.
So I obviously had 2 surprises for episode 10
Oh, jeez,
because
Rihanna.
I had nothing.
let's not lie, I'm the brains and the brawn of this shit.
No, I'm starting the brawn.
But first surprise obviously was you.
Yeah.
And
Like,
second
what a
surprise
surprise.
is
I know this surprise.
so there's this like thing on TikTok, right? Where they do taste testing. Okay?
No.
I know, right? No, right?
No, I can't. That's I'll vomit.
No,
We're
Alex,
gonna do it
we
together.
have to, right? And I'm going to get sick with you. But there's these delicacies that they say shouldn't go together, but are really, really good. Okay?
Lads,
I
with
have
side plate and
the
knife
weakest stomach in Ireland. I
you
can't
get
even.
sick, my good
I
couch.
can't even chug a glass of water. I'm stuffing. Look how much water's gone in. Are we on an hour? Are we on an hour?
Oh, we're not,
Well,
lads. I don't care. This could go on all night. I'm fucking here for it.
So listen, right?
We'll split it up 2 parts.
So we
keep
have-
the people
we
wanting
actually
more.
could do- we
could
3.
do 2 parts.
Will you
I
shut
think
up?
I might. Do you know what? I think the anxiety has really kicked in now. I think I have to go to the bathroom.
Right, you
Do
go.
wanna
We'll
go
get
to
it
the
set
bathroom
up.
first?
We're going to set up. Alex is going to go to the loo and we're going to set up.
Oh no, this is
No.
all fruit friendly.
No, it's very-
and I
it's
have the
diet
extra
friendly.
light mayonnaise.
Just in here, yeah.
Yeah.
So you talk the people through and we'll get straight into it when Alex
guys,
comes back.
this is called delicacies that shouldn't go together that apparently are good together. So first on the agenda is what looks to be a little bit of a bad banana, but banana and light mayonnaise.
Oh, so you have to put a certain fruit.
Yeah.
Apparently they taste good together. They're weird combinations, but apparently they're good.
Apparently they taste good together. They like
Apparently-
the sweet and the savoury go well.
Okay.
Now I'm just
So
gonna
let's do
let
it one by one.
I'm gonna let y'all know that I fucking hate mayonnaise.
So what's this
Right.
one?
So Alex, this is apparently really, really good. So this one is banana with mayonnaise.
I don't like.
And we're going to do it together.
I'm getting sick.
We're just going to eat the tip of it. We're all used to eating the tip. So, why are you? Mr.
What?
Producer's
Is he
gagging.
getting sick
He's not even
already?
doing it.
No, I should have brought a bit for him. So
Lads, I will.
take
I'm
one-
going
take
to.
one,
And if I
pass it
start
on.
gagging, I won't stop.
No,
Take
I'm
one-
gonna
now
get
don't
sick.
fucking- oh,
Mr. Producer, is there any like
Get some kitchen roll there,
yeah,
Mr.
is there any
Producer, will you?
kitchen roll you can hand out because that'd be great.
Okay, guys, and we're going to do it.
Hold on, don't do it.
Cannot believe. I'm
We're
about
going
do
to.
this.
So, guys, anyone again?
Can I have a square, please? To
This
vomit
is. Your eyes watering already.
Take one, pass it on. I'm getting sick.
I have the
What's
nervousness.
that remind you of?
But did you tell? What did you say about this, Evelyn?
What do you mean? What's
Meant
that?
to be
Don't,
nice.
don't smell it. Apparently, this is nice.
Apparently, this
Can I just do it because the angle?
Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, in.
get sick.
I told her Mark.
I don't like salty.
It's what?
Is it nice?
No, it's fucking disgusting. The texture more than that. That's a big texture person. Be a bit of autism kicked in there. Oh God Almighty! No.
What did you think of that?
Like,
You swallowed that whole.
You wouldn't mind another one.
like,
You can have. I can
it
finish my
wasn't
one.
great. Like,
No, lads, it was rotten.
do you know what it was? I just didn't fancy banana.
No, no. Like the sweet banana and
Was
then
it
the salty
Was there saltiness there?
mayonnaise is rotten.
I like mayonnaise on a chicken burger.
No, that's that.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's certainly not nice.
It's not nice. And people
Was
say
it meant to be nice?
That was supposed to be the
Apparently,
nicest one.
Like, oh, what's next?
oh my goodness.
Lads, what's next is not going to be my favourite at all. So give me that lunchbox, right?
Right, what we do now?
I don't even like watermelon sugar, but here we are.
No, we're doing watermelon. I'm here for it.
Watermelon, right?
sugar.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know
Watermelon
what this is going to
sugar.
be.
Hi. Salt.
I don't even
no,
like this one.
I've seen this one. I know what it is. Go on.
Watermelon and
I don't
Coleman's
know.
mustard.
mustard.
Now, Coleman, now, you need to. Do you have the knife? Do you have that open?
No, yeah.
I love Coleman's mustard, like we were talking earlier. With
No,
No,
lads.
I smelt this
it's
earlier
very,
in gags.
very spicy, but
No, like smaller than that. When you do the
No, get it out.
no,
Here,
do
don't
not.
give me that one in the middle, but I think the one on the left or the right. I don't like that little line in the middle of that one.
I don't like any of them.
There's just a little area that I wasn't a fan of.
I'm getting sick already. I don't know.
Well, I'm here for mustard.
It's supposed to be good.
It's so. Can I take this bit?
So,
It
guys,
can't. It actually
we're
can't be
doing
good.
watermelon now with Coleman's mustard.
This is like a fucking bush tucker trial.
It's
lads.
like
honest
this
to God.
is what it's
I
like
kinda
to
want
be
more
in the
mustard,
jungle.
if I'm honest.
Well,
Well,
give her more
No,
mustard.
no, I'm grand. I'll be grand. Right, guys, we're going in. 1, 2, 3, in. Lads, they're all dying. No, Evelyn, do not get sick. Evelyn, don't get sick. No, I'm okay with it.
Lads, I'd never do mustard.
Lads, mustard is rotten. Who would ever want that?
Anyone swallowed anything so far?
No, I love every bit of it.
When I'm like an anorexic, I pick mine back up.
Every bit of mine.
No, you big
You're not
shite.
able.
Not able. It should be
Do you
texting
know
us.
what
Should
I'm
be calling
really
sick
angry
tomorrow.
about? I'm really angry about the fact that I organised this. Like
No,
this.
love it.
I'm even
No,
more
I'm
angry
not
that you
enjoying
believe
them.
people that they were going to be nice.
Don't worry.
That was supposed to be delicious. Did you
No.
honestly think that was bearable?
I was bearable. Yeah. See,
How would you describe it?
like a bit into the watermelon. I like watermelon. I like the texture of it. It's really watery, obviously.
No.
And then the Coleman's mustard hit the back of my throat.
Yeah, hit
and
mine
that is
too.
a bit of like, whoa, a shock. But have you ever had? Do you like Coleman's mustard?
No.
Do you like Coleman's
I
mustard?
don't do mustard. I do.
See,
on
I
a
do.
double
I like
cheeseburger
Coleman's
from
mustard. It's
McDonald's,
really,
but-
really hot. It's really, really fucking, spicy as such.
What is mustard?
It's a condiment. It's just like your ketchup,
What's it
like your
made from?
mayonnaise.
Like ketchup made from like mayonnaise is eggs, ketchup is tomatoes. What's mustard?
Mustard is it's made from a grain. I don't know. Is it?
It's made from a grain.
Probably is egg.
Flour, sugar, salt, wheat, flour, turmeric.
There you go. That's the
Acid.
spicy acid. There you go.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst. Right, what's the
Excuse
next?
my language.
Is there only one more to go?
Yeah.
Just one more. Are you
My-
absolutely
Well, just my stomach's on very delicate.
really?
Dry mustard seeds. They're made of.
Yeah,
Mustard
seeds. So you can get
seeds.
like whole grain mustard
Sorry
and
for
stuff.
So
Belching.
lads, the last delicacy
More
is...
damn things. Is this ain't staying in for more than 2 seconds? I'd say.
No,
you have to
lads,
swallow one
of
thing.
them, will you? You're all used
I
to fucking
swallowed the
swallowing.
banana. And like...
As I'm still on the first sheet of kitchen
Oh,
paper.
no,
Yeah,
lads.
and you'd be using my 10 of them in the morning when you're shiting
One
all over the
sheet
place.
does plenty.
So the next one is Nando's peri peri hot sauce and strawberry.
I don't mind this, to be honest with you.
To be
I'm
honest-
okay with both flavours.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I don't think I'll gag. I think I'll swallow this one.
So yeah.
Give me a nice strawberry now.
Oh yeah,
not
I'm
too
not
many.
giving you too much. I'm not giving you the big strawberries.
Not
'cause
too
I'm
many
not giving you
white-
the big strawberries because we want the bit of
So
sauce.
what way will I do this
Just
now?
fucking pour it on.
Pour it on the strawberry.
So sorry, what do we have? We have Nando's peri peri sauce.
Yeah, will you take that one? That one's bruised.
Yeah, it's grand, lads.
Don't give me. I don't want one with a bit of green in it either, or too much
No,
white.
this
Ye
is-
are too. Give me it. Go
Now-
on, get in.
No,
you,
that's a lot.
Did you take this out of the budget for the petty cash? For
We
the-
just expensed it.
You take
podcast.
the end one there. What's mine? Mine be good couch, lads. You take the middle one there.
I don't know about this.
So I'll take the little bruise. The bruise, baby.
I don't know about this.
I'm okay with
I
this.
don't know about
think.
this because I know mayonnaise. I know mustard. I don't know this sauce.
I just
Right,
feel a little bit
lads,
sick now already.
All of it now.
One,
One,
two,
two, three. Oh, well. No,
No.
no. I hear it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You mother of
Oh
God!
God, that was the worst one.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was
lads.
gonna be that spicy.
Christ on a bite. Oh no!
I have no fucking more. You're making me so.
Do you want some?
Oh, right, give me a. That's my lips are tingling.
Oh, lads.
That was no, it wasn't the worst. The mustard was the worst.
No, that was
No, that
definitely
was.
the worst.
I suppose the mustard didn't make me gag.
Did that make you
Oh,
gag?
that didn't make me. The mustard made me gag.
The
That
mustard
didn't.
me. No, the mustard.
No,
I
but
thought I
I
was going
didn't
to
have
get sick
multiple
with
gags.
the mustard.
Yeah.
I was like, every bit of all of it. though.
And did you finish the strawberry as well?
Yeah, that's
No,
a-
you
I
did
would-
not swallow the strawberry, did you?
Cool.
Yeah, she didn't use any bounty, but she'd be on the Kleenex
No,
later on. Or
lads.
the, what's it
Listen,
Oh, his camera's gone dead, is it?
camera's gone dead. We'll just put the blank part. We're going to finish up now ananyway. So,
thank God.
Alex, first and foremost, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
joining
much
us
for
on
coming on.
episode 10.
Second after me.
Who was the first to ask?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah. But it was gorgeous to have you. I can't wait to
This
have you
has
back.
made my, as I said,
Well, lads,
This
you're
was-
going to it's going to become really popular now. You see.
I
Yeah.
think I will. I think it's our best one yet. This was the most enjoyable one. I'm just delighted
Well,
to have to look
if
your
I
face
suppose
for
a
one
lot
time.
of my friends might listen to this one, of
course,
and
yeah.
it might spur them on to listen to the rest.
You
Yeah,
never
yeah.
know.
Do you know,
The world.
You got to start somewhere, and it was a good decision bringing me on tonight.
It was an
Well, I
executive
said it from
decision.
episode
And
2,
my
3 that
893
we
Instagram
both did.
followers.
Oh my goodness gracious me. You're nearly catching up on me.
But guys, good night and God bless.
Thank you so much for
And,
listening. Thanks to Alex.
Bye.
Thanks for
We'll see you
Alex.
again soon.
Thanks for the organisers.
Bye. Oh, lads.
That was burnt off me. Wholly burnt off. Bicky, you're wholly